AskReddit. Singles of Reddit, what do you like most about being single? That stuff can just happen. If I want to change my entire weekend plans, bam, done. If I stumble upon a thing that happens and want to participate, boom, done. If I don't want to talk to anyone, kablam, done. This is the only part of singlehood that I'm truly nostalgic for, and it's hard to explain to my girlfriend. When I was single and out with my friends, everything was so easily spontaneous. Making plans required no mental real estate. I just did shit, and as a result got into a lot more unique situations and wacky hijinks. It's not even like my girlfriend is difficult to plan with or high maintenance or controlling. There's just a bit more friction on plan making when you have someone else's feelings to consider. Everything in my car and apartment is exactly where it should be. Being able to sleep diagonally across my bed, so much space. This only works if you don't have a cat that somehow takes up half the bed. Edit. I'm genuinely thrilled by the amount of you replying with a sleeping arrangement you've worked out with your pet or pets. Please tell them all that I love them, and those of you concerned that I'm letting a 12-pound tyrant made of fat and fur disrupt my sleep. I was just making a little joke at her expense. She gets her corner and sticks to it all night. I get the rest of the bed. I don't actually need the little bit of space that she occupies. It's fine. Thank you all for your suggestions. I enjoy not worrying about their success. Life can be difficult, so supporting a significant other and putting personal struggles on the back burner to do so can be exhausting. Overall, a healthy relationship is still my favorite, but single is much better than an unhealthy one. Obligatory edit. Holy karma. Thank you everyone. I'm so happy that so many of you found some value in this post. I'm in the middle of a divorce and had been habitually putting myself second to my wife, so I've really been trying to convince myself this is true. All these fake internet points reassure me in my thinking and make me feel pretty great, so I really appreciate you all. Please stay awesome. Supporting a SO's career aspirations is a lot harder than people realize. It's a lot more than I believe in you, and you can do whatever you want. It's supporting them through every job rejection they get when they were more than qualified, being okay with moving to another city even if you don't really want to. Throw some kids in the mix and it's even harder. Nobody is cheating on me. Not having to share a bed, not having to share your food, your space, your free time, your time out with friends, but best of all, not having to have unnecessarily long discussions on where to eat. Married father here chiming in. The thing I miss most about being single is the ability to act purely in your own self-interest without having any sense of guilt or responsibility to another person. And I'm not even talking about something with high stakes. I'm talking about something as simple as wanting to eat an entire bag of Skittles without sharing with another person. Don't get me wrong. I love sacrificing for my family and sharing any and everything I have with my wife and kid. But when you're single, you have the ability and right to make every tiny decision based on your own self-interest or selfishness, and that's something I sometimes miss on a very simple rudimentary level. All of my shit is exactly where I left it when I get home. My bed is still made, my dishes are still done, my food is still there, my clothes are still clean, and nothing is missing from my cash stash. If I want to stay up late and watch movies or listen to music, I can. If I want to go to bed early and use the whole damn bed, I can. If I want to go out and have a few drinks with my friends, I can. I never have to laugh at unfunny memes found on Facebook or explain why I'm laughing so hard at anything. I never have to justify my joy. I'm my own person. Full, complete, and content. And no one can drain that from me. This is what I love about being single. Not getting dragged into lame events with her family that essentially ruin my weekend. Oh no, I totally want to drive 3 hours and hang out with your family this weekend. I had these crazy plans to relax, maybe go for a bike ride, have some beers by pool, go to a movie with our friends, etc. But you're right, let's drive 3 hours away to listen to your family argue about politics, eat bland food, and sleep on a futon. Sounds great. Totally this, but I've been in a relationship for a while now, and I'm pretty blunt on if I want to do something or not. Family function so wants to go to, and I don't, she can go, and I'll still do what I planned. Now obviously there is compromise, but generally we both will get to do what we wanted that way. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. I can spend money on myself with zero regard for what anyone else thinks. I don't have to factor anyone else into my plans or life decisions. It can be lonely sometimes, but it's also delightfully selfish. You sound healthy. How do I get there? Realize that a relationship isn't going to magically fix your problems and make you happy. You have to become happy with yourself. Take time to assess your life and what you want/need to improve. Focus on becoming the best you and doing the things that will make you a more complete and fulfilled person. A big part of that for me was finding hobbies that left me feeling fulfilled. Less artificial stuff like games, internet, social media, and porn, and more real stuff like hiking, fishing, cooking, and working out. Games and whatnot are fun, but aren't a substitute for true interactions and experiences. Don't just exist and consume. Try to get out and live and create. Also, understand that it's not always easy. You will get lonely sometimes. It happens. Accept it and move on. Avoid stuff like online dating that in my experience leaves you feeling lonelier and worse about yourself. Love being single. Been single for 5 years. Main takeaways: can wake up early or sleep in without have moody person to deal with. I can eat anywhere and it's always affordable because it's just me. The weekends are exciting because I'm not obligated to attend so's brother's daughter's birthday party etc. I can listen to the music that I love at all times. Can go see any movie I want and it's cheap when you go by yourself. Ultimately I feel that I've learned so much more about the world and how to live in it because I'm not waiting or depending on another person to accomplish tasks. Being single and being in a relationship both have their benefits and drawbacks. A lot of people spend their time single wishing they were in a relationship and take for granted the benefits being single has. When you're single, the biggest benefit is freedom. You can do whatever you want whenever you want. You don't have to worry about going out for dinners or going out of your way to show someone else you love them. When you're single, you get to go out of your way to love yourself. Devote some time to your hobbies. Go be active. Join clubs. Study hard for school. Have fun with friends. Chill out by yourself and watch the shows on Netflix you really enjoy. I like to think of being single as the best opportunity you have to improve yourself so that when you do find a partner, they'll love you as the great person you've made yourself to be. Obviously you can spend some time searching for your special someone as well. That's fine and dandy, as being in a relationship has benefits too. The main one is experiencing love and closeness with another human being and finding someone who has your back and someone you can spend time and make memories with. Just remember that if you don't have that now, that's okay. If you want a relationship, you're gonna have that at some point. Don't worry. However, if you spend all your time single moping around about that fact, then when it comes time to try and impress someone, you're not gonna have much to talk about other than your past relationships or not much more. I'd like to think someone who spends their time well with hobbies and such would be seen as more attractive than someone who mopes around whenever they're not in a relationship. So love yourself. Being able to do that in excess is the best thing about being single. I save a fucking boatload of money and can do what I please. I work nights and like a nap during the day, so I do it. I'm an audiophile and like to spend money on music and related items, so I do. I'm perfectly content, for the time being, to be single. Last GF was dating another dude behind my back, and the stress nearly killed me, so fuck it for a while. I can be spontaneous and do shit without having to plan or negotiate with another person. I drove to Montreal last April, and the year before that I flew to Hawaii for a week. The Hawaii trip was really only planned a month before, and Montreal was just a fuck it, I'm going to Canada thing that happened the moment I got my passport. Not having to worry if my partner is cheating on me or not. I've been single for 2 years after a really long relationship. I don't miss any of the toxicity, but I do miss being with someone. I'm not in a hurry to be in one and just enjoying my time being single. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to be entered into our iMac giveaway.